is ending at a local town statute. This statute defines what actions are to be taken and carried out in regards to removing trespassing vehicles. Now, this local municipalities code is given its authorization from state law in regards to dictating its own rules in regards to trespassing and the removal of those vehicles. So, where I'm at right now is our local town's code abrogates the right to an individual to receive notice. Now, in that code for our municipality, it states as the title for removing trespassing vehicles. Now, I've studied the state statute surrounding trespassing because they had alleged that I had trespassed. Now, the trespassing statute clearly states, after having been forbidden to do so. And that's in the title for trespassing. Trespassing after having been forbidden to do so. And then it goes into the definition of the statute for trespassing. So let's look to our municipality's code here locally, where it says removal for trespassing vehicles. We are removing trespassing vehicles. We need to define trespassing to dictate what kind of vehicle it is. So at the point where we define trespassing, which is after having been forbidden to do so, well, the local municipalities code gives you no right to notice. And it abrogates the right to notice. When I was in court with a motions hearing, they produced this local ordinance which would give them the go-ahead to remove my property. I moved to strike, claiming that it was invidious legislation that abrogates the citizen's right to notice. I won that argument in court. They overlooked the local ordinance because it didn't give the individual right to notice. My local ordinance, like I said, dictates the removal for trespassing vehicles. You have to look, and I told the officer this, you have to look to the state definition of trespassing, which defines after having been forbidden to do so. So removing a trespassing vehicle here in our local code would define it as a vehicle that's already been told to be previously removed. But they don't list it in the definition for the code here, giving you notice. They flat out take your fucking shit. So I'm currently looking up when the code was produced, what board members signed off on this code that would abrogate an individual's right to be notified. That's the latest update. The officer's buck stopped there, so to say, because he sees the local code and it doesn't give you notice, and he understands the definition of trespassing is after you've been notified. So the local municipality's code contradicts itself, and in that event you can't use it. It's contradictory. It's like null and void. It's like an oxymoron. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I am going to enjoy mine. It is a beautiful day in the park. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in.